So, welcome to Rotary Club Kakinada, the first club in East Godavari district and second club in Rotary district 3020. I recognize the presence of our chief guest Rashida Bhagat and here Rotarian and PDG Anjaney Murthy Garu, Tiku Garu, the members of the club and other clubs who are actually watching the same stream on Facebook as well. Welcome everyone and thank you for joining. So before I explain today's program, I need a few minutes. Today, we have one more club. We have 5 more clubs here. That is, Rotary Club Kakinada Smart City. Today, the immediate past president of that club, Mr. Jagdish, has passed away due to COVID. And even his wife is struggling in the hospital. So I request everyone to stand and observe silence for 1 minute. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce today's program, that is the new initiative of Rotary Club Kakinada, that is Rotary News Week, which means on every last Thursday, Rotary Club Kakinada meets every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. So the last Thursday of every month, we have planned to read the news to our Rotarians and guests of our meetings in regional language, that is Telugu. So this will help all the Rotarians, guests to better understand what is going around the world and what how Rotary is making its presence, serving the community. So to launch this initiative, we have our chief guest, Rashida Bhagat. She is the editor of Rotary News magazine. I request our Rotarian G. Suhasini Garu to introduce our beloved chief guest and speaker to our participants. Over to you, Suhasini Garu.
Namaste, Andy. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, we are able to hear you, Andy. Just a minute, we are changing the slide. Yeah. Suhasini Garu, please continue.
Yeah. Thank you, Pawan Garu, and namaste, madam. It's very, very great honor to be talking about you this evening. But not seen you before. Just the few minutes that I heard you speaking, I added a few more lines to the introduction. So again, thank you very much, Pawan Garu. And dear fellow members, a very hearty welcome to all of you to the launch of our new initiative, Rotary News Week. And my special welcome to our chief guest and Rotary Newsweek editor, Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu. It is a great honor for me to introduce Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu to you and to present her achievements. She has had 36 glorious years in journalism. She was the very first woman reporter in an English daily in South India at Indian Express in 1978. Her other positions that were held were as an editorial consultant with Business Line, as a presiding officer of the Internal Complaints Committee Against Sexual Harassment, Kasturi and Sons, Chennai, Senior Associate Editor, Member Editorial Management Committee, Business Line, Editor, Live, BL's Weekly Supplement, Chief of Bureau, Indian Express. Over the last 36 years, Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu worked in journalism covering politics, agriculture, and rural economy, healthcare, human and gender rights, travel and lifestyle, environment, and the equity markets. She has traveled to many conflict locations, including Iraq, Pakistan, Kashmir, and Sri Lanka extensively, and reported on the conflict-afflicted areas of India's neighbors. She was invited several times to US, European countries, Africa, West Asia, Southeast Asia by governments, by the World Bank, and various universities. Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu has reported on the war-ravaged countries, Iraq in 2003, and again in 2011, and on Afghanistan in 2005. She has also reported several times on Indo-Pak conflict. She has interviewed many political and business leaders, but the most rewarding work, according to her, has been to talk to social entrepreneurs, chat with village women, and report their feisty stories on how they've thrown out moneylenders from their villages and through microcredit managed to send their children to English medium schools. A campaign done by Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu in November 1994 resulted in the arrest of the fake godman Swami Premananda from his ashram in Tiruchi. He was convicted for sexually exploiting destitute women who came seeking refuge in his ashram, and was given an award and was awarded 2 life imprisonments. Her investigative stories on how the Nilgiris belt, particularly coffee plantations, were stealthily cutting precious rosewood trees, resulted in the Tamil Nadu Assembly passing legislation banning cutting of rosewood trees. Her philosophy has been that journalists should spend more time and effort to write about small people, their problems, aspirations, dreams. Too often, journalists are caught up in writing or reporting on powerful politicians or business leaders and forget the rural India and marginalized people. Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu holds a BA and MA in literature from Madras universities, and she has worked in a senior editorial position in the Hindu Business Line from 1996 to 2013. She worked with the Chief of Bureau, Indian Express, Chennai from 91 to 96. She also worked as a senior reporter with Indian Express, Chennai from 1987 to November of 1991. And she has worked as a reporter with Indian Express in Chennai. Madam Rashida Bhagat Garu, welcome. And it's been a great privilege to talk about you and to learn your accomplishments. The few lines that I wanted to add, you are a very, very dynamic personality, very inspiring, and you could be an inspiration to people at the very, very first instance. Thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you, Suhasini Garu, for the wonderful introduction. And that's a great profile. We are so glad that we have Rashida Bhagat Garu as our chief guest and speaker today. Rashida, so can you hear me, Rashida?
Rashida, yeah, can you hear me? Yes.
Okay, great. So next slide, you are going to launch our logo for this initiative. So here comes.
Okay.
So this is our logo. For this year, we are going to use through our, throughout our entire year meetings, we are going to use this logo, and in the coming years, we are going to promote that the news about Rotary must be available in the regional language also. So this might even help in the future, like translating the Rotary News magazine to Telugu also. But that is just a guess. Now I request our Club Services Director, Kasi Viswanath Garu, to read the news. Viswanath Garu.
Are you able to hear me, Pawan?
Yeah.
Shall I start?
Yeah, just a minute, Andy. We are going to change the slide. So that everyone can see you. Yeah, so he's our Club Services Director, Gopu Kasi Viswanath Garu. So he is going to read news, and this is how it is going to be every month about Rotary. Please proceed, Viswanath Garu.
Okay, Pawan. Thank you, Pawan. Good evening. Yeah, let me. Madam, good evening, Madam Rashida Bhagat.
Good evening.
And my fellow Rotarians. Let me start in English and switch over to Telugu, Pawan.
Sure.
Madam, I am Kasi Viswanath Gopu, retired Chief Manager of Indian Overseas Bank. And at present, I am the Director and Club Services on the board for this year.
Okay.
Madam, today actually your presence has made me to recall a quotation from Shakespeare, Madam. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Your presence today has made me to recall that quotation. Anyway, Madam, let me switch over to my language Telugu that is assigned to me. 2020 June నెల రోటరీస్ న్యూస్లోని ముఖ్యాంశాలు. కమలమ్మ అనే 70 సంవత్సరాల వితంతువు యొక్క వెలకట్టలేని వితరణ, మహమ్మారి యొక్క ప్రభావం, పోస్ట్ ఆర్ఏ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఫ్రాంక్ డెవలిన్ మృతిపై ప్రపంచవ్యాప్త రొటేరియన్ల కన్నీటి వీడ్కోలు. పవన్, ఆమె క్లియర్?
యా, ఇట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్ అండి.
యా.
ఇప్పుడు మీరు టైటిల్స్ చదువుతున్నారా?
ముఖ్యాంశాలండి.
ఓకే.
కరోనా మహమ్మారిపై టీఆర్ఎఫ్ తక్షణ స్పందన. కరోనా ప్రభావంతో వలసల వల్ల నష్టపోయిన పిల్లల సంరక్షణకై 1,50,00,000 రూపాయలు వెచ్చించడానికి రోటరీ ఇండియా నిర్ణయం. రోటరీ ప్లాస్ట్ క్యాంప్ ద్వారా 148 మందికి స్కిన్ గ్రాఫ్ట్ సర్జరీలు. ఈ వివరాల్లోకి వెళ్తే, రోటరీ క్లబ్ హెరిటేజ్ మైసూర్ కరోనా వలన అన్నార్తులైన బాధితులకు భోజన సదుపాయం కల్పించడం ప్రారంభించింది. మార్చి 20న రోజుకి 500 భోజనాలతో ప్రారంభమైన వాళ్ళ ప్రస్థానం రోజుకి 2,400 భోజనాలతో 40 రోజుల పాటు సాగి మే 15 ముగిసింది. దీని నిమిత్తం ఆయన ఖర్చు 18,35,000. క్లబ్ సభ్యులే కాక వారి బంధువులు, స్నేహితులు, విద్యార్థులు మరియు క్లబ్తో ఏమాత్రం సంబంధం లేని అనేక మంది కొత్త వాళ్ళు కూడా ఈ మొత్తాన్ని సమకూర్చారు. ఒకరోజు సభ్యులందరూ వారి పనుల్లో నిమగ్నమై ఉండగా సాదాసీదాగా ఉన్న 70 సంవత్సరాల వితంతు ఒక ఆమె వారి వద్దకు వచ్చింది. ఆమె భోజనం కోసం వచ్చి ఉంటుందని భావించి ఆమెకు ఒక ప్యాకెట్ ఇవ్వబోగా ఆమె తిరస్కరించి, మీరంతా గత చాలా రోజులుగా ఈ కార్యక్రమం చేయడం చూస్తున్నాను, దీనికి నా వంతుగా ఏమైనా ఇవ్వాలని వచ్చాను అని చెబుతూ తన కొంగు నుండి 500 రూపాయలు తీసి ఇచ్చింది. ఆమె గురించి వివరములు కోరగా తనకు గవర్నమెంట్ నుండి వితంతు పెన్షన్ గా నెలకు 600 రూపాయలు వస్తుందని చెప్పింది. నెలకు వచ్చిన 600 రూపాయలు 500 రూపాయలని ఆమె విరాళంగా ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. అదే కారణం చేత ఆమె జూన్ నెల రోటరీ న్యూస్లో కవర్ పేజ్ మీద ఆమె బొమ్మని ముద్రించడం జరిగింది. ఆ బొమ్మ చూసిన వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా రోటరీ వల్ల బెనిఫిట్ పొందిన ఒక బెనిఫిషియరీ అనుకుంటారు, కానీ దాని వెనుకున్న అసలు కథ ఇది. 2, మానవాళిపై కోవిడ్ ప్రభావం. ముందు ఇప్పటివరకు నేను చదివిన ఆర్టికల్ కూడా రషీదా భగత్ మేడమే ప్రజెంట్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడు మానవాళిపై కోవిడ్ ప్రభావం కూడా ఆమె ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఈ ఆర్టికల్లో రచయిత రషీదా భగత్ ఒక విషయాన్ని చాలా సున్నితంగా స్పృశిస్తూ మరొక విషయాన్ని చాలా నిష్ఠూరంగా ప్రస్తావించారు. సున్నితంగా స్పృశించిన విషయం ఏంటంటే, మండే ఎండలో వారి స్వగ్రామాలకు పయనమైన వలస కార్మికులను ఇటువంటి వాతావరణంలో ఎందుకంత శ్రమ తీసుకుంటున్నారని అడిగితే వారు ఇచ్చిన సమాధానం, మా గ్రామంలో మాకు తినడానికి ఏమైనా దొరుకుతుంది, ఒకవేళ తిండి దొరకక చనిపోయినా మా కోసం కనీసం కన్నీళ్లు కార్చడానికి మా వాళ్ళు ఉంటారని. ఇంకా రెండవది నిష్ఠూరంగా మాట్లాడిన సత్యం ఏంటంటే, వలస కార్మికుల దుస్థితికి మనందరికీ మాయని మచ్చ. వారు లాక్డౌన్ ముందు వారి స్వస్థలాలకు చేరుకోవడానికి తగినంత సమయం, రవాణా సౌకర్యాలు కల్పించడంలో ప్రభుత్వం ఎందుకు విఫలమైంది అని సూటిగా ప్రశ్నిస్తున్నారు ఆమె. అలాగే కోవిడ్ ప్రభావం యొక్క ఫలితాలు ఏంటంటే, మన లైఫ్ స్టైల్ చాలా రకాలుగా మారుతూ వస్తుంది. ఇప్పటి వరకు మనం బయటకు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు సెల్ ఫోన్ ఉందా లేదా ఖచ్చితంగా చూసుకునే వాళ్ళం. ఇక మీద అది మర్చిపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, కానీ మాస్క్ ఉందో లేదా ఖచ్చితంగా చూసుకోవాల్సిన రోజులు. అలా ఇప్పటికీ చాలా సంస్థలు, గూగుల్ సంస్థ ఇప్పటికే 2021 వరకు తన సిబ్బందిని అంతా వర్క్ ఫ్రం హోమ్ చేయవచ్చని ఆదేశించింది. ట్విట్టర్ సంస్థ అయితే ఒక అడుగు ముందుకేసి ఇక మీద తమ ఉద్యోగులందరూ ఇంటి వద్ద నుంచే పనిచేసుకోవచ్చు అని చెప్పి అనుమతి ఇచ్చింది. తర్వాత ఫ్రాంక్ డెవ్లిన్ మరణం. పాస్ట్ రోటరీ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఫ్రాంక్ డెవ్లిన్ తన 81 సంవత్సరాల వయసులో మే 27న మరణించారు. ఈయన మెక్సికో దేశస్థులు. ఈయన 2000-2001లో ఆర్ఐ ప్రెసిడెంట్గా పనిచేశారు. ఆర్ఐ పాస్ట్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ కళ్యాణ్ బెనర్జీ మరియు రాజేంద్ర సాబులు ఫ్రాంక్ డెవ్లిన్తో తమకు గల అనుబంధాన్ని నెమరేసుకున్నారు. రాజేంద్ర సాబుతో పోలిస్తే ఫ్రాంక్ డెవ్లిన్ చాలా పొడగరి. వారు ఎప్పుడు కలుసుకున్నా ఫ్రాంక్ ఆప్యాయంగా సాబుని హక్ చేసుకునేవారట. అప్పుడు సాబు తల ఫ్రాంక్ చెస్ట్ వరకే వచ్చేదట. అప్పుడు సాబు, మై ఫ్రెండ్, యువర్ హార్ట్ మీట్స్ మై మైండ్ అనేవారట. టిఆర్ఎఫ్ తక్షణ స్పందన. కరోనా పేషెంట్లకు వైద్యం చేసే హాస్పిటల్స్కి వెంటిలేటర్ సప్లై చేయడానికి గుజరాత్ నుండి RIT 3060 గ్లోబల్ గ్రాంట్స్కి పంపించిన అప్లికేషన్ని టిఆర్ఎఫ్ కేవలం 36 గంటల్లో శాంక్షన్ చేసింది. దీని విలువ $1,80,00,000, అంటే $2,40,500. తర్వాత NDTV వరల్డ్ విజన్ ఇండియా అనే సంస్థతో సంయుక్తంగా నిర్వహించిన టుగెదర్ విత్ చిల్డ్రన్ అనే కార్యక్రమంలో పాలు పంచుకుంటూ రోటరీ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ నామినీ రొటేరియన్ శేఖర్ మెహతా రోటరీ ఇండియా తరపున పిల్లల యొక్క చదువు, పోషణ మరియు శుభ్రత నిమిత్తం 1,50,00,000 విరాళాలను ప్రకటించారు. రోటరీ ప్లాస్ట్. అమెరికా నుండి వచ్చిన 25 మంది డాక్టర్ల బృందం ఉత్తరప్రదేశ్లోని ఆగ్రా, ఫిరోజాబాద్లలో 148 స్కిన్ గ్రాఫ్ట్ సర్జరీలు చేశారు. ఈ క్లబ్లు రోటరీ ప్లాస్ట్ సేవలు అందించడం ఇది 3వ సంవత్సరం. మేడం రషీదా భగత్ తమ సంపాదకీయంలో మరణించిన పాస్ట్ రోటరీ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఫ్రాంక్ డెవ్లిన్కు నివాళులు అర్పించారు. అలాగే గతించిపోయిన మన నిన్నటి ప్రపంచానికి, జీవనశైలికి కూడా నివాళులు అర్పించారు. కానీ నిన్నటి మన ప్రపంచం, జీవనశైలి మనకు తప్పక తిరిగి వస్తాయని మనం అందరూ ఆశిద్దాం. అలాగే ఇలాంటి సమయాల్లోనే అసలైన హీరోలు పుట్టుకొస్తారని కూడా ఉద్ఘాటించారు. నెక్స్ట్, RI డైరెక్టర్స్ డాక్టర్ భరత్ పాండ్యా తమ సందేశంలో డయాబెటీస్, హైపర్ టెన్షన్, హార్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, కిడ్నీ ఫెయిల్యూర్స్ ఉన్న వారిపై కరోనా ప్రభావం తీవ్రంగా ఉండడాన్ని ప్రస్తావిస్తూ రాబోయే సంవత్సరాలలో రోటరీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ పాజిటివ్ హెల్త్ అనగా నాన్ కమ్యూనికబుల్ డిసీజెస్ నియంత్రించడానికి ఎక్కువ పాటుపడవలసి వస్తుందని నొక్కి చెప్పారు. ఏక్ చెంచా కమ్ చార్ కదం ఆగే క్యాంపెయిన్ మీద దృష్టి పెట్టాలని సూచించారు. RI డైరెక్టర్ కమల్ సాంఘ్వి తమ సందేశంలో అందరూ తమ ఇళ్లకై పరిమితమైన కరోనా సమయంలో కుటుంబ బాధ్యతలను లింగభేదం లేకుండా సమానంగా పంచుకోవాలని సూచించారు. తర్వాత భారత ప్రభుత్వంతో రోటరీ ఇండియా భాగస్వామ్యం. COVID-19 పై భారత ప్రభుత్వం జరుపుతున్న పోరాటంలో పాలు పంచుకోవడానికి గల అవకాశాలను రోటరీ పరికిస్తుందని సూచిస్తూ రోటరీ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ డైరెక్టర్ డాక్టర్ భరత్ పాండ్యా మరియు ఇతర రొటేరియన్లు కేంద్ర రోడ్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్, హైవేస్ అండ్ షిప్పింగ్ మినిస్టర్ నితిన్ గడ్కరీతో వెబినార్లో పాల్పంచుకున్నారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఆర్ఐపిఎన్ శేఖర్ మెహతా మాట్లాడుతూ రోటరీ తరఫున పిఎం కేర్స్ ఫండ్ కి 105 కోట్ల విరాళం ఇచ్చినట్లు తెలియజేశారు. ఇదే కాకుండా ఫుడ్ ప్యాకెట్స్, శానిటైజర్స్, పీపీఈ కిట్స్ మరియు మెడికల్ ఎక్విప్మెంట్ కొరకు మరో 90 కోట్లు కూడా ఖర్చు చేశారని తెలియజేశారు. అయితే ఇదంతా కేవలం రొటేరియన్స్ తమ సేవింగ్స్ నుంచి వెచ్చించిన మొత్తం, అంతేగాని కంపెనీల నుంచి వచ్చిన సిఎస్ఆర్ నుంచి తీసుకునే అమౌంట్ కాదని కూడా స్పష్టం చేశారు. కాశ్మీర్లో బారాముల్లా ఖాదీ ఉద్యోగులను 2000 మంది మహిళల గురించి మాట్లాడుతూ మంత్రి, ఒక్కొక్క మహిళ రోజుకి 80 హ్యాండ్ కర్చీఫ్లను తయారు చేస్తుంది. ఒక్కొక్క హ్యాండ్ కర్చీఫ్ 5 రూపాయలు మిగులుతుంది. రోటరీ తరఫున మీరు వారికి ఏమైనా సహాయం అందించగలరేమో ఆలోచించండి అన్నదే తడవుగా ఆర్ఐపిఎన్ శేఖర్ మెహతా, మేము రోటరీ లోగోతో ఉన్న 5 లక్షల హ్యాండ్ కర్చీఫ్లకు ఆర్డర్ ఇస్తున్నాం అని తెలియజేశారు. కేంద్ర మంత్రి నితిన్ గడ్కరీ రోటరీ సేవలు నిరుపమానమైనవిగా అభినందించారు. రోటరీ క్లబ్ ఆఫ్ సెనోరా జామ్నగర్ ఆల్ విమెన్స్ క్లబ్, ఇది ఆర్ఐ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ 3060, వాళ్ళు గుట్కా మొదలగు వాటికి వ్యసనపరులైన వారిని అడిక్ట్ చేయడానికి లాక్డౌన్ సమయాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకుని విశేషమైన కృషి తెలిపారు. సద్గురు రవిశంకర్ మరియు ఆర్ఐపిఎన్ శేఖర్ మెహతాల మధ్య జరిగిన వెబినార్లో రోటరీ మరియు ఆర్ట్ ఆఫ్ లివింగ్ సంస్థలు సంయుక్తంగా ప్రపంచ శాంతికే కృషి సలపడానికి నిర్ణయించాయి. జేఆర్డి టాటా ఒకప్పుడు సభ్యులుగా ఉన్న రోటరీ క్లబ్ ఆఫ్ బాంబే RID 3141 కరోనా సమయంలో మహారాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి తన అసమాన సహాయ సహకారాలు అందించింది. కేవలం 2 నెలల సమయంలో కోవిడ్ రిలీఫ్ కార్యక్రమం గాను 4,50 లక్షల రూపాయలను సమకూర్చింది. అంతేకాకుండా కర్ఫ్యూలో చిక్కుకుపోయిన వారికి ఉప్మా, పోహాల 40,000 ప్యాకెట్లు అందజేశారు. అలాగే మే 17 వరకు ఉచితంగా ప్రతిరోజు 1000 భోజనాల ప్యాకెట్లు వితరణ చేశారు. మరియు మహారాష్ట్ర గవర్నమెంట్ నడపబడుచున్న హాస్పిటల్స్ కి 52 వెంటిలేటర్లు, ముంబై, చెన్నై, బెంగళూరులోని గవర్నమెంట్ హాస్పిటల్స్ కి 11,250 పీపీఈ కిట్లు అందజేశారు. RID 3181 యొక్క రొటేరియన్లు 25 ఇళ్ల నిర్మాణాన్ని పూర్తి చేసి కర్ణాటకలోని కొడగు గ్రామవాసులకు అందజేశారు. 2018లో కర్ణాటక కొడగు అనే గ్రామంతో సంభవించిన వరదల వల్ల కర్ణాటకలో సంభవించిన ఆ వరదల్లో కొడగు అనే గ్రామం బాగా ఎఫెక్ట్ అయింది. ఆ వరదల వల్ల నిరాశ్రయులైన వారిలో నుండి గ్రామస్తుల సహకారంతో 50 మంది నిరుపేదలను గుర్తించారు. వారిలో 25 మందికి జూన్ 2019లో పూర్తి చేసిన గృహాలను అందజేయడం జరిగింది. మిగిలిన 25 మందికి ఇప్పుడు ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి ఒక్కొక్క గృహానికి 5,05,000 వంతున మొత్తం 2,56 లక్షలు ఖర్చు చేయడం జరిగింది. హ్యాబిటాట్ ఫర్ హ్యుమానిటీ ఇండియా మరియు ఆదిత్య బిర్లా ఫౌండేషన్ సంస్థల సంయుక్త సహకారంతో ఈ నిర్మాణాలు జరిగాయి. వార్తలు ఇంతటితో సమాప్తం. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ. పవన్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ, వండర్ఫుల్ సార్, చాలా చక్కగా చదివారు.
ఎక్సలెంట్.
You have kept a lot of effort in అంటే ఇదంతా కలెక్ట్ చేసి ఒక చోట మీరు
ఇంకా చాలా వార్తలు మిస్ అయింది. అది నెక్స్ట్ టైం మనం ఇంకా షూట్ గా చేయొచ్చని అనుకుంటున్నాను.
చాలా బాగా చదివారు సార్, కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ అండి సీతాపతి గారు.
గతంలో న్యూస్ రీడర్ కింద చేశారండి.
ఓకే అండి, ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి అందరూను. నౌ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ మేడం Rashida Bhagwat garu to address our participants. One thing, Rashida, is it audible to you?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so we have other set of audience watching in Facebook Live, so please address our audience about our initiative and some more news about Rotary. Please go ahead.
Okay. First of all, congratulations to you, Pawan, for being, becoming the president. It's good to see younger people getting leadership positions in Rotary. So congratulations to you. So Hasini, that was a very, very complimentary introduction. Thank you for that. Whoever chose that picture, I was 6 years younger in that picture. So thank you for that.
Okay.
And Mr. Vishwanath, you've done a great job in summing up the entire June issue of Rotary. And let me mute my phone. it just came back to me, the entire issue. You did it so beautifully. And I felt that if I listened to you 6 or 7 times more, I would start understanding Telugu a little better. Thank you very much for that. I'm really happy that you started this initiative of educating your members, because we at Rotary News know that not all Rotarians take out and read the magazines. And language is also a challenge. Not all people understand English. So this is an excellent initiative for which I congratulate you. Information, they say, is power. It's not only knowledge, it is power. If you have information...
Can you speak a bit louder?
Okay, I think I must
come closer to the... Yeah.
I will do that and I'll make my... okay, is it better now?
Yeah, you need to speak a bit louder anyhow. Yeah.
Okay, is it okay now? Better?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm taking the laptop in my hand. Information, they say, is power. Not only knowledge, but power. It's very important to know what is happening in the world, and especially what is happening in the Rotary world. But how you consume news. Can you hear me now properly?
Yes.
Okay. How you consume news is very important. You see, the news comes to you from the media. The media today is at crossroads. It's a very interesting, a very tricky time for the media. When I joined the Indian media, it's not 36 years, but 42 years ago now. When I joined the Indian Express as a young reporter in Chennai, Madras then, people used to look upon journalists with so much of, respect. I'm sorry, my profession today is no longer commands that kind of respect. So, how you consume the news, your source of news is very important. Of course, you reading Rotary News and translating the news in that is going to be authentic because your magazine is authentic. But you're getting news from all over and you want to improve Rotary's public image, which means you have to go beyond Rotary News. You have to let the general media also know what work you Rotarians are doing. Pawan has asked me to speak on public image. So how are you going to improve the public image of Rotary? That is a challenging thing because there is so much of, people vying for attention. Everybody wants to be in the media. How do you let your local media know, your national media know, and the international media know about the work Rotary does? Because believe me, Rotary is doing phenomenal work. You can take pride in the fact that you are doing so much to fight the COVID. You are giving help, you're giving relief, you're giving equipment to hospitals. The way Rotarians went out of their way to feed migrant workers. I mean, it is phenomenal work. Now, how will you get this work across to the media? First of all, you have to reach Rotary News also, because your work will be taken to the national audience. How do you reach that information? Please don't project yourself. Don't project the Rotarians. Don't project the club. Don't project your district so much, but project the beneficiaries. Tell a human interest story. Your story will be picked up. If you go to your local newspaper, if you go to the Times of India or the Hindu and want them to carry your story, please present it saying how you are changing the lives of local community, how you are benefiting the local community. Don't project yourselves or, give your pictures. Give the pictures of the beneficiaries. For instance, when Pawan wrote me a mail saying that, you're doing this Jitika project for the women of a village near Kakinada, I was immediately excited. And that story is going as the cover story for our August issue. Now, a work being done by one club. The club wouldn't even have expected. Why was I so interested? Here is this bunch of women who are working, to dry prawns, salt them, dry them, and it's a local delicacy. It has a ready market. But how hard they have to work to get this across. And they have to be in that hut where these shrimps have to be there, smoked, dried, and the health hazard. And you have come out with a solution. Now, if this solution can be picked up by other Rotary clubs, it may not necessarily be prawns or shrimps that, other women do. It could be fish. It could be something else. This kind of replication will happen if your news reaches Rotary News magazine, if it reaches the local media, and that enhances your public image. That is also public image. Somebody should come and ask you, look here, we read about this. We have this particular problem in our community. Can we solve it? So that is one thing. News is important, but I would ask you to request you to be careful how you consume news that you take from the general media. Please do not depend on WhatsApp news, or as they call it, the WhatsApp University, because often what appears on WhatsApp is not correct news. You have to beware of fake news. We have these debates going on in the country about fake news. Before you forward any message, be very, very sure. Any news story, be very sure to verify that it is a genuine story and you are not peddling somebody's agenda. Because today everybody has an agenda to sell, depending on your ideology, depending on your politics, depending on your region, we also have language politics. We have regional politics. We have communal politics. We have caste politics. We have class politics. So we have to be very, very careful, because as Rotarians, you're supposed to be, absolutely above. You have a benchmark. You have a reputation to safeguard. Be very careful how not only you consume news, but how you give out the news. Because when you give out the news, you are giving out the image of your club. Not only the image of your club, image of your district, image of India, image of Rotary India, and by being a part of Rotary International, image of Rotary International. So be careful how you conduct yourselves and how you give out news about whatever you do and what you do. Ethics and principles, I don't have to lecture you, but these are very, very important, because I know in my own profession, the media is so badly compromised today, so badly compromised. As a journalist with 42 years experience, when my husband tells me, did you read this? I first ask him, what is your source? He'll come and very agitated and say, this has happened. I said, where did you read this? No, this is WhatsApp message. I said, no, I want to know the source. If it is an Indian publication of repute, I will believe it. Trust me, today there are barely 3 or 4 Indian publications or TV channels that I trust. I have to go to Twitter, excuse me, read either a New York Times or BBC or Guardian to verify whether a story coming from India is true or not. Allow me a sip of water. So how we, generate news, how we consume news is very, very important. Excuse me. Can I continue, or somebody else is speaking?
No. Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah. Suddenly I was muted, so I was wondering whether you wanted me to stop. No, so this is about all I wanted to say. You're doing a great job. I would like this to be more an interactive chat than just a lecture from me. So if you have any questions, I would be very happy to answer them. Any questions you can, please feel,
Thank you, Rashida. We'll see if you have any questions, please raise your hands. Rashida is here to answer anything related to Rotary. If once you raise your hand, we'll be able to unmute you. Meer oksari hand raise chesthe ganaka unmute chestam. We need to go to chat to see that. Okay. Any questions? Any questions related to Rotary? ఇంతకు ముందు రంగారావు గారు మిథున్ అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని మాట్లాడొచ్చు ఎవరికైనా క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటే కనుక, బట్ దే నీడ్ టు రైస్ హ్యాండ్ అండ్ దెన్ వి నీడ్ టు. మిథున్, టైప్ మిథున్. యా మిథున్. ఒకసారి అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని మాట్లాడాలి మిథున్.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Rashida.
Good evening.
This is Midun, Community Services Director. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for appraising us for the Jitika project that we have launched.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say thank you, and we will be want to hear more about that.
Yes. It's a fantastic project. I mean, I loved it. These women get up at 1 o'clock in the morning, get together in a auto rickshaw, go to the wholesale market, pick up the prawns, come back, dry them, salt them, smoke them. The kind of back-breaking work that requires, and for you Rotarians to pick up that work, to recognize that work and give them a machine, automated machine, which is going to help them. It's amazing work. It's amazing work. My compliments to your club.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I just want to thank about this.
You're welcome. Please do continue to share such projects, rather than give numbers, we've spent, 2 lakhs or 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs. That doesn't excite anyone. If you do a project even for 50,000 rupees, but you have changed the lives of even 10 people, say 10 girls, started them, initiated their school education, you're giving them a future. That is, the way to change the face of India. We have a long way to go. We talk from platforms how great a country we are, but this corona situation has shown us, so many chicks in our armor, what we did to our migrant laborers. The future generations will never forgive us. What we
Right,
did, we just left them high and dry. So, helping the community. I mean, Rotarians have done great work during the COVID crisis. Muted you, I can't hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Midun. You can mute yourself. Jairam garu, మీరు unmute చేసుకోండి.
Yes, sir. Good evening, madam. Nice message from you. Madam, I'm a membership chair for this year.
Okay.
Would like to bring more women members into Rotary. Could you guide us by saying 1 or 2 tips to motivate them to bring into Rotary fold, madam?
First of all, allow when you see women, why are they hesitant to come and join an organization? They have handicaps. Not that they are not competent, not that they are not educated, not that they don't want to work hard. They have handicaps in the sense that they have to do multitasking. They have, so many duties to perform in the home. Biologically, they have to, a woman is a mother, wife, sister, whatever, homemaker. Give them a little bit of room, a little bit of flexibility. Don't expect, when you have fellowship, some women may want to join you, have a drink with you, whatever. Some women don't like it. Some women are very, very shy by nature. They are not as outgoing and as gregarious, if I may use the word, as men. And if you want women, don't try to bring 1 or 2 women. Try to bring a small group of women. You have to make them feel comfortable in your club. That they are welcome, they are comfortable. And trust me, from K.R. Ravindran to Shekhar Mehta, to Kalyan Banerjee, to Raja Sabu, all of them have told me in interviews that once you bring a woman and give her a responsibility of work, she is focused, she is hardworking, she will do that work. As Shekhar himself says, that it is, in Calcutta, like Shekhar Mehta was giving the example of Calcutta. He was saying that so many women in leadership positions, and try to get women who are in businesses, who are in professions. Today it is not difficult, but you have to make them feel welcome and comfortable. Unfortunately, Rotary even today is seen as a boys' club, a man's club, and more so abroad. I must compliment India. In fact, women presidents in Chennai have told me that when they go to conventions or international meetings and say, I've been a president, women from Europe and US say, oh, you have managed to become a club president, we don't get a chance. So in India, we're better off, but we can do so much better because Indian women are so enterprising. They're so, I'm sorry, I mean, I'm batting for my gender, but Indian women are phenomenal. I must have visited about 50 countries. I've been invited to talk at podiums and platforms. The Indian women I see and meet in international conferences, they rock. They are so good in their professions. You have to definitely go out of your way to get women. Make them feel welcome. Make them feel that it's okay. After a club meeting, you want to rush back home. That's okay if you have responsibilities. But we would like you to do this. Give them work to do. Don't expect them to just hang around and, crack jokes and all. Once they're comfortable, they will come to that stage also. That would be my tip to you.
Pawan, this is Tikku. I'm just interfering. Ma'am, you'll be surprised to know that, the 21, 22 RI board, I'm sure you will be having the news that half the board are going to be women.
I've reported
so it's not that Rotary is not. Yeah.
I have reported that.
For everybody, yeah. So I think Rotary is definitely opening its doors for women and encouraging women. I'm sure maybe in smaller places it will take some time, like Kakinada, but I'm sure it's going to be the order of the day.
Yeah, but we are yet to see a woman RI president.
It will be done, man.
That is
it will be done.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be done. It's a matter of
See, you have to realize one thing, ma'am, that Rotary was formed in 1905, but women were allowed into Rotary in only 1985.
Yes.
So from 85 to 2020, they made a very fast, rapid progress. So I'm sure they will outbeat men in Rotary fast.
It is like, conventional education and e-learning. If you have e-learning, you jump the ladder. So you have to do that to women. True, what you're saying. I appreciate that. I agree with you.
Yeah. Tikku garu? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you done, Andy?
Yeah, I finished. I muted myself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, great. So I myself, I have a question, Rashida. So during this pandemic, what sort of projects do you suggest for women? Because we can't go outside, or there are so many regulations at this point. So if we join women members, how do we actually engage the women, at least until the restrictions are eased?
See, women members, if you can, ask them to help the self-help groups. These self-help groups are available in any part of India. And your women members will be talented. They will have skills. They can do, online also. Poor women, of course, don't have, but today everybody, at least a self-help group, at least 2 women will have a smartphone. Some online classes on, whether it is, making pickles or papads or conventional things like that, or a little higher in the skill. We are going to go through such bad times economically. The world is going to do that. The world economy is going to go backward at least a couple of decades, is what the projection of experts. So at this time, if you can enhance the income generation capacities by involving women, and who best to do that? Women themselves. Another issue is health, menstrual health. The kind of material that women in villages and smaller places use for during the menstrual cycles is so dangerous to health. That kind of education, simple hygiene, that male Rotarians will find it very difficult to communicate, because women and girls, teenage girls, will be not comfortable when men come and talk to them. This is an area where it's an excellent area where you can involve your women. Even if they can't go out to villages, if they can record video messages and reach it to communities and say, look here, if you have a problem, we can help you get, low-cost sanitary napkins or whatever is there. That is another area. because menstrual health and hygiene is so important. It is a silent, killer which, affects women's health in so many different ways, and which they may not realize immediately, but later on they have problems with.
Yeah, got it. Thank you so much, Rashida. Prasad Bolla హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేశారు. అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి ప్రసాద్ బొల్లా గారు. ప్లీజ్ అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. ప్రసాద్ బొల్లా మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి.
అక్కర్లేదు అంటున్నారు.
ఓకే ఓకే you can talk.
All right, thank you. Good evening, Rashida. My name is Sudhir. I'm the secretary of Rotary Club Kakinada. Just have a quick question, not relating to the subject here, but about what you were talking about, the news, the authenticity of news. So my question is, how does one get to decide which news is correct? I know that there are a lot of other platforms, and you've also mentioned about for you, if you needed to do news from India, you would go into Guardian or BBC. So just wondering how does one get to know the real news or the authentic news or the authenticity of that particular news?
All of us are very educated people. We have tools at our disposal. If you read a startling news story, go to the internet, put that headline or the words, the operative words in that headline, search for it. 3, 4, 5 sources have that news. The chances of it being true are there. And over years, you must develop a kind of this thing that which publications to trust. Those TV channels, for example, where there is too much of noise, too much of shouting, too much of posturing, too much of bullying. The anchor says, no, I know the truth. Don't trust them, don't trust them. You go to BBC or CNN, how respectful they are of the people they invite. They invite experts, they listen to them. In our TV channels, the anchors themselves are the experts. They invite the experts and tell them, no, you guys are liars, you guys are thieves, scoundrels, If they, if a businessman is not very big or an industrialist is not very, they'll say all businessmen are corrupt. Media thing is like that. So that is one. Then there is a website called snopes.com. snopes.com. You put that headline of the news. If it's something, like one very startling news, put that. And then so many people will be searching and it will immediately tell you that this is not correct. It is fake news. This is it. So there are 3 or 4 ways of, and as you start doing it, you will get the hang of it. And you will be able to read between. But news today, please read between the lines. Nobody is great and good. Nobody is downright black and evil. We have grays in between, and we have to learn to decipher those grays because the media is compromised today. I have no hesitation in saying that. The media is compromised today because times are tough. The economy is tough, and the media can be easily bullied into submission.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for that.
Thank you, Rashida.
Pawan,
yeah.
Pawan, this is Tikku here. I have one more
please
maybe suggestion for Rashida as editor of Rotary News.
Sure.
Ma'am, I was the governor some way back in 4 or 5. So we were, trying to pitch in a project for Rotary News. That time the topic came up twice or thrice, but it never really crystallized. Is that, basically Rotary is a group of businessmen and profession all over the world, in different vocations. Everybody knows that. So when Rotary News has such kind of a data of you sending magazines to all over, why can't we have some kind of a directory or some kind of a classification like which has become very popular nowadays in our parts is RMB, calling Rotary means business. So if you have a classification principle and try to give the identity of the Rotarians in different parts of India in a classification manner, I think that could be something phenomenal because you have all the data of every Rotarian staying in India. So you don't know whether he's a jeweler, whether he's an auditor, whether he's a lawyer, or whether, whatever. So, if that kind of some kind of a directory or online tool can be taken up by Rotary News, I think it will be a great
It's
help.
an excellent suggestion, Dikuji. Why don't you send me a mail? Let me put it up before the Rotary News Trust Board and we can think about it. We can certainly
Actually, okay, because when I was there twice, I had mooted the idea. They were very enthusiastic at the beginning. Subsequently, the people didn't take it forward.
No. Please do send me a mail. I will share it with the board. And, when we have the Rotary News Trust board meeting, we will bring it up. But one thing I would like to alert you about is it may not be a print course. This can be an online thing, it can be an app, it can be online, and yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll look into it.
Great.
Pawan, I'm unmuting.
Yeah.
I'm muting. Sorry, I'm muting.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Rashida. It is we are close to 7:24 right now. You delivered excellent message to our participants on Rotary's public image, as well as how we actually need to create public image by actually promoting our beneficiaries. So that's really a very good suggestion. It actually spreads the actual real story to the public. And at the same time, during this, one of the question you answered that when we are inducting women, it should be in the groups. Yes, we'll definitely plan to have women induction as groups, and you also suggested some projects for women during this pandemic. Yes, that is true. We'll definitely, once we have more women members in our group, we'll definitely plan such projects. So thank you so much for your time, Rashida. It was a wonderful time for all our Rotarians, and it's a great day to have you here in our meeting. So we'll be closing the meeting in 5 more minutes. So please stay with us. Rashida?
But Pawan, as I told you, today we had the nikah of my son. So
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I leave now?
Yeah, sure then. We actually plan to, that's fine. So stay for 2 more minutes because I have an announcement.
Okay, sure.
And then you can sign out. And once after the meeting, then I think I will be in touch with you. Might be tomorrow morning with the status of the meeting, whatever has happened today. So let's go to the next slide. There is an announcement today, attendees. Yeah. So Rashida,
Yes.
on my installation, July 1st, we have actually partnered with WWF, World Wide Fund for Nature. So we have decided to work collectively on them because now we have this 7th area of focus, that is save our environment. So that is a great partnership on that day. And this is the first activity we have partnered as an outreach partner for Andhra Pradesh. You can see at the bottom left, we have our logo, which is going to be circulated to all our India. So this is India's only international wild quiz, which is this time it is going to be digitized, and the winners of this quiz competition, of course, the participants are from grade 3 to 5 and mid-level 6 to 8. The winners will be able to spend time with Indian chess grandmaster Viswanathan Anand, and this program is in association with CBSE. I request the school principals or the students to register for this event and grab the chance to meet the Grand Chess Master. So this is our announcement, and the next announcements our Secretary Sudhir Garu will continue. But however, Rashida, this is, I think you can take a leave now. Thank you so much for your time. We have enjoyed a lot. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll keep in touch. Thank you.
And namaskarams.
Namaskar.
Thank you.
Good evening, Rotarians. I'd like to thank our meeting sponsors this evening. Rotarian Dr. Kalyan Chakravarti Garu, Trust Hospitals, leaders in healthcare in Kakinada. At Trust Hospitals, a team of young and enthusiastic doctors strive with a mission to provide an essential, accessible, and affordable health service for all individuals and communities and promote quality healthcare. We would also like to thank Dr. Hari Krishna Garu, Sri Lakshmi Kesava Multi-Speciality Dental Clinic, one place solution for all dental problems and needs, specialized in single visit root canal treatments and implants as well. We are thankful to Rotarian K. Ramakrishna Garu, D3 Mobiles, Samsung Mobiles authorized dealer in Kakinada. We thank Rotarian Vijay Garu, Eat More, Cakes, Bakes, Bites and Brews. We're also thankful to Badam Agencies, owned by Rotarian Badam Krishna Garu, who expertise in perfumery compounds and food ingredients. We're thankful to Rotarian Sanjeev Garu, SL Electronics, architectural lighting for home, office and malls, solar solutions for domestic and commercials. We thank Rotarian CH Murthy Garu, Venki Residency. Hotel Venki Residency is a 3-star hotel with hygienic kitchens, 55 rooms, up to 1,200 capacity, banquet halls and restaurants. We're thankful to Rotarian Manikanta Garu, Pulavati Jewelers. Pulavati Jewelers is a one-stop shop for all your gold jewelry requirements in low pricing with hallmark quality. And if you're looking for best quality silver articles, then shopping at Pulavati Jewelers will be a best option for you. Finally, we are thankful to Rotarian Ravichandra Garu, best products, all branded electrical products, including Crompton, Finolex, Legend, and Philips dealers. So we thank them very much for this evening's meeting. And we'll also be quickly looking at this week's birthdays. Today, that is the 23rd of July, Rotarian Ram Subbarao Garu is celebrating his birthday. On behalf of Rotary Club Kakinada, we would like to wish Ram Subbarao Garu a very happy birthday and a great day and a wonderful year ahead. On the 26th of July, Rotarian TV Ramana Rao Garu is celebrating his birthday as well. And we would like to wish him a very happy and a wonderful birthday. And we hopefully look forward to wishing him in person as well. On 28th July, Eli Prem Kumar Garu, he's celebrating his birthday. So we wish Prem Kumar Garu a wonderful birthday as well. On 29th of July, the Secretary of Rotary Club Kakinada.
Advance wishes for your birthday, Sudhir Garu.
I'm celebrating my birthday. So happy birthday to me. This week's wedding anniversaries as well. On 20th of July, Rotarian Sanjeev Reddy Garu is celebrating his anniversary. We wish Sanjeev Reddy Garu and his wife a wonderful and a happy anniversary and many, many more years of togetherness. Next week meeting, please. We are celebrating International Friendship Day. That is the 30th of July. So we are looking forward to meeting some wonderful people on that day and interacting with people from all over the world. So please stay tuned and please make sure that you don't miss this program. Thank you for your attendance and thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Sudhir Garu. So next week, that is July 30th, we are planning to connect with at least 7 Rotarians from 7 continents. So we have invited few clubs, and some of them have already responded, and they are going to attend. We are going to share our happiness of friendship in Rotary. So please do attend. And I request everyone to follow our Facebook page and also subscribe to YouTube, and visit our website rotaryclubkakinada.com for all the latest updates on all the projects. So the meeting is going to be adjourned after the national anthem. Please stand up. Full screen.
जनमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे